Welcome to my channel, where we discuss everything and all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. The House of Representatives has urged the federal government to suspend the Samoa agreement. This is even as the originator of the story that generated the demand for its suspension, Daily Trust, is still doubling down and giving condition for which it can apologize for the story. The newspaper is insisting that it will not apologize until they are proven wrong in what they believe to be the truth about the story. That is what we are about to talk about in this video. Now, the House of Representatives has urged the federal government to suspend the implementation of the Samoa agreement over the alleged lgbtq clause. The chamber directed its committee on national planning to investigate the agreement within 4 weeks and report back for further legislative action. In raising the motion for it, they identify certain aspects of the agreement which they need clarity. House of Representatives need clarity, which otherwise means that the House of Reps didn't see this agreement before it was signed. Because if they had seen it, perhaps some of the sections of the agreement which they identified that they needed clarity, there wouldn't have been any need for it. Now remember that the Daily Trust recently carried a story titled LGBT, Nigeria signs $150 billion Samoa deal. Now, when this story came out, it rattled the federal government to the level that Mohammed Idris, the Minister of Information and National Orientation, had to address the matter squarely. And he accused Daily Trust of falsehood, saying that there was nothing like LGBTQ conditionalities in the agreement, that Daily Trust allegedly just made it up. But there are certain issues in the agreement that people have been drawing attention to. There is this Article 9(2) that talks about human rights, democracy, and the rule of law. That article said that the parties shall commit to the promotion of universal respect for and observation of human rights and fundamental freedom for all without discrimination based on any ground, including ethnic or social origin, religion or belief, political or any other option, disability, age, and other status. They commit to fighting all forms of racism, racial discrimination, xenophobia, and related intolerance, and all forms of violence and discrimination, including all instances of advocacy of hatred. They commit to the recognition and advancement of the rights of indigenous people as set out in the United Nations Declaration of the Rights of the Indigenous People. So these are some of the issues that were said to be part of the concerns, because in the Western world, gender right has gone beyond male and female. So if they tell you that you are going to ensure fundamental human rights, including gender rights. Is it the gender right based on the Nigerian Constitution, which recognizes only male and female, or based on the universal gender right, which is applicable in most Western European nations? That was one of the reasons why Daily Trust is doubling down, despite the fact that the federal government has threatened to sue the newspaper. Daily Trust is standing on its ground. It has not apologized, but it has said it has given condition in which it will apologize if its story was wrong. Now, the response of the Daily Trust was from the Daily Trust legal advisor, secretary and legal advisor, Mariam Aminu Bello. She wrote the response of Daily Trust to the federal government's threat to ban, the federal government's threat to sue Daily Trust, and also federal government allegations that Daily Trust had been carrying falsehood about some issues that concern the administration. Now, this is what the woman wrote, the legal advisor to Media Trust Group. She said that 2 ministers of government and other sundry commentators have taken us to the cleaners over our story on the Samoa agreement in particular, and some other reports published earlier. We have followed with attention what these government officials said and left unsaid, and we will publish that in full for the records. We have also acknowledged lapses in our reporting on this particular matter, pointed out to us by professional colleagues, and we will review and take appropriate measures. As our editors understood it, the Samoa agreement signed by Nigeria has expanded the definition of gender rights from the traditional male-female to a new norm captured by the term LGBTQ. That is the crux of the matter. If the agreement does not aim at promoting such new orientation, widely accepted in Western countries, then we are wrong in our interpretation. We will readily apologize both to the government and to the public for crying wolf. So Daily Trust has given the condition in which it will apologize. So we want the government to prove that the agreement is signed is not in line with the new definition of gender rights. He said if the agreement does not aim at promoting such new orientation widely accepted in Western countries, then we are wrong in our interpretation. So that is the crux of the matter, as they said. Because in most Western nations, LGBTQ is part of gender rights. And gender is no longer male and female in most Western nations. So Daily Trust is insisting that unless they are proven wrong about the latest situation, latest stand on gender rights, that gender rights has gone beyond male and female in Western world, that if the agreement does not aim at promoting such new orientation widely accepted in Western country, that then they will accept that they are wrong and they will apologize both to the government and to the public. So they are doubling down. And the reason why this issue is even important, much more important, is because this Samoa agreement, this administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not a very transparent administration. Because if it had been a very transparent administration, the National Assembly would have known about it. so many other people would have said something about it in a public hearing to know whether it is something Nigeria should sign or not. But they shrouded it in secrecy. Now they are blaming Daily Trust, threatening it with legal consequences. But they are the ones that are not transparent. If they had been transparent, this matter would not need a Daily Trust to do exclusive story on it. Just like they are not transparent in so many other things they are doing. Right now, federal government of Nigeria say they are no longer paying subsidy. But the IMF and the World Bank, who are their partners, they are insisting that what we have in Nigeria is only partial withdrawal of subsidy. So, is federal government paying subsidy? They have not said anything about it. If they are paying it, who are they paying it to? That is how they will be doing it until somebody will write a story and put an amount that they are paying as subsidy. Because already a former governor of Kaduna State, Nasiru El-Rufai, some time ago gave some figure on what the government is paying now as subsidy. The government did not say anything. But as time goes on, somebody can do exclusive report on it. A newspaper can do exclusive report on it. And they will say that the newspaper is lying. They will not come out now to tell Nigerians how much they are paying as subsidy. Who are they paying it to? How many quantity of fuel did they import to pay that subsidy? No. But they want us to believe that they are not paying subsidy. Subsidy is gone since May 29, 2023. But you and I know that that can't be the truth based on the reality on the ground, on the issue of fuel supply, the prices we pay for it. So the federal government has itself to blame over the crisis or whatever that this Samoa agreement has generated for it. It brought it upon itself because this is a government that is not transparent. Because if this government is transparent, Samoa agreement will pass through the due process, including the National Assembly. And we wouldn't have all this hula-baloo about suing Daily Trust and not suing Daily Trust. And then Daily Trust giving conditionalities for apology. In other words, Daily Trust is saying, we are standing by our story until you prove us wrong. So the ball is in the court of the federal government to prove Daily Trust wrong. And we are waiting for the federal government to do that. And then we'll talk about it. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, Google will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.